What's going on, your dogs? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys repairing the Evo guard. So a lot of you guys have showed interest and want me to make a video on how to repair the Evo guard, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. It might take a bit longer than just one day to film it, so I'm going to be working on it like throughout the week, but I'll put it all into one video. So I'll just chuck random clips of like the whole week into one video, and I'll try to keep it short, but it'll probably be a long video because of how many step series I got to take and stuff, but I'll try to keep it short and simple as much as I can. But yeah, let's just get straight into it, boys. So the first thing I gotta do is I'll take the wheel off. I'll look at how bad the damage is from inside, and that way I can judge if the guard is actually fixable or not. It does have a bit of a kink here. It's very hard to see, but it's got a bit of a kink right there. And also, it doesn't really match up to that anymore. So, gotta see if I can try to pull it out a bit and see if I can fix it. Also, the side skirt's a bit damaged, which I can definitely fix that. It just needs to be painted again, and same as the front bumper. So yeah, doesn't seem too hard, but we'll see how it goes. You know what, it's so depressing seeing the Integra under the plastic like that, because like I just like looking at it. Even though it's dirty and covered in dust, I just like looking at it. So I'm gonna rip off the plastic really quick because I just want to be able to look at it, to be honest. Alright, so I've got the car jacked up now, so just jacked it up. Got some stands, as you can see, underneath the car. So what I usually do is, after I have the car on the jack stands, I leave the jack underneath still. So I leave it on where like the toe point is, or wherever you jack it up from. And then I give the car a quick shake, so I just push the car over just a little bit. And that just makes sure that even if the jack stands are on there, you just got to give it a shake just to make sure that it doesn't slip off or anything. So if it does slip off, at least the jack will catch it. Obviously after that, take the jack out. So take the jack out, and then you're pretty much safe to go underneath the car. So underneath, it doesn't actually look too bad. So I had a look, it's not really damaged anywhere. The coilover is leaking now, so that kind of sucks. So I need to get new coilovers now. And it looks like there's a bit of bare metal here. So I'm probably gonna end up painting underneath the wheel arches anyways, because they're pretty ugly. But yeah, the guard actually doesn't look too bad. Like, I'm gonna try fix it, and it actually might work. Like, I guess we'll find out, but I know that there's a little dent here. Oh, I'll put the torch down. There's a little dent there, so just above that light. And then there's a bit of a kink here. Just gotta weld that back up. Just push it up. And then obviously there's those little bits here that like stick down. Just gotta push those in. And then as long as I get this bit to line up good, just need to push it out from inside. Should be good. But before I do any of that, I want to try to get this black stuff off so I can see the reflections. Because like the easiest way to see if a panel is straight is by the reflections of the light. So obviously if you can see the light there, that means it's straight. And then obviously if the light goes warped like that means there's a little dent there. Which, well, now that I rub my finger over it, I can feel it. So I want to get all the black stuff off so I can see the reflection over the whole panel. And then we'll go from there. So pretty much what I've got here is some paint thinners in a bottle, and then just like a microfiber rag. So I'm gonna wipe over the whole thing, and let's hope the paint thinners gets it off. Damn, so just like that already. Look how good that is. I don't have to paint the bumper. There's a little chip on the edge which I can just touch up. Even the guard looks fairly decent. Like, I mean, without the dents and stuff, it actually looks pretty good. And then even the side skirt, there is all fine. It's just that bit, which I can touch that up now. Oh, there's a little spider. Yeah, look how good that is. Actually doesn't even look that bad. So at least now I can see all the dents, so let's see. Let's get a reflection. Alright, so see that reflection right there? Let's follow that. Okay, so see where the line distorts there? That's where the kink is. See over there how it's fully straight. And as you move up, sort of goes all weird. That's where the dent is. And then I think there's another one down here. So I know that there's a dent here, there's a dent there, and then obviously this whole part here. So I reckon I can fix it. Alright guys, so I accidentally forgot to turn my camera on to record, so I pretty much just been got this block of timber and I put it behind the guard there. Now I got this pry bar and I've been prying against this the wheel arch inside here, and I've been using that to push the kink out. So I've just been pushing like that. Unfortunately, because I'm pushing the whole timber, it makes that little bit out here push out as well. So what I'm going to do is, after I pull this side of the dent out, I'm just going to get a hammer and just tap this side back in, get that all flat, and then yeah, it should be pretty good, I reckon. I've also got like this dolly, and I've just been using that to push right on there, like an inner lip here. I've been putting in the inner lip and just prying it out, so you can see there it just sort of pushes out. I keep slipping and I full slice my wrist, but she'll be right, boys. But yeah, just gotta massage it out. And yeah, I've already been seeing a fair bit of progress, so looking good. Alright, so I've been working on this for like probably 2 hours. And yeah, I got that dent pretty much pulled out there. Got that lined up pretty mint now. And there was a little dent here. I still need to get it out a little bit, but for the most part, it's kind of out now. So I'm actually pretty happy with how it looks right now. So I don't even think I need to paint this guard, to be honest. Like, it actually looks pretty good there. Well, I'm just gonna give it a quick buff once I'm done. The only thing that worries me now is just this little part here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I kind of want to weld it because I don't want it to get worse. But then if I weld it, I have to paint it. So I think I might have to end up painting it. I don't know yet. I'm in like two different mindsets right now. It's either try weld it like right at the end in there, like right in there, and that way even if I just tack weld it, the paint won't fry up, hopefully. And you'll see this ugly thing, so I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I reckon I'm just gonna stay up late and just get it done today, or get as much as I can get done today. So I've also decided I may as well do it once and do it right. So I'm just gonna end up painting the guard because I just want it to look new again. I want it to look fresh. So I'm just gonna weld the little crack up. So weld up this little piece here, and then sand the whole guard down and paint it again. Just because I don't want to take any shortcuts. Like, it's an Evo. At the end of the day, it's not like a Civic, which is like a $500 car. It's like a $40,000 car. Let's not take any shortcuts with this. Let's do it all properly. Do it once and do it right. So yeah. Alright, so I got the guard off finally. And when I took the guard off, I realized that it's really, really light. So that told me two things. One, the guard is not steel, so it's not mild steel, which I thought it was, so I could weld it with my MIG welder. And two, it's aluminium. Now I can't use my MIG welder to weld it, so I gotta use Schmidt's TIG, which I'm sure he won't mind anyways, but I'll probably wait till tomorrow and wait for him to come down so he can help me with it. As you can see here, that's where the crack is, so definitely gotta fix that. This big circle here is where there's a kink as well. So I want to get that completely flat. You can see, if you watch this reflection right now, you can see where the light sort of curves. There you go, right there. So obviously you want to fix that, and then on top of this light as well, or on top of this hole, but if you watch the light just there, it sort of kinks out as well. So this one isn't that bad, but I still want to fix it anyways. And I've also just got a little crack down the bottom there, so I want to fix all that up. But I'm probably going to wait for tomorrow because I don't really know how to weld aluminium very well, so I don't want to burn holes and stuff through this. So I'll wait for Shimin and get him because he's a pretty good welder. So yeah, that'll probably call it for tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow. We'll hopefully get the guard welded up and prepped up tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright boys, it's day 2. So we've got the fender off the car now. Uncle Shimin is here to help me weld up the little crack. So he's the king of TIG. So I don't know how to TIG aluminium, so...
Bro, you talk a lot of shit.
The king of TIG. So hopefully we're not going to blow any holes through this.
I'm gonna practice, try and do it. I'm not too confident.
Yeah, we reckon it's not actually going to work. We reckon we're going to blow holes because of how thin the metal is. But hopefully it goes alright. We'll see what happens. Bloke's got the tools.
Team Milwaukee. Milwaukee.
Bro, Milwaukee better sponsor us one day, eh? Boom. Moment of truth.
Ready for a hole?
Let's go.
Ready for a hole in 3?
A hole in 1.
2.
Mate, any hole's a goal. Do your best, send the rest. Bro, I'm sweating.
The Gucci.
Ooh. Alright, there we go, boys.
Test phase done.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's put all in. It's not too bad.
Didn't burn through, nothing? No. We're all good. Alright, boys. Let's get this bread. How we looking?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You just see the paint as soon as you weld, it just goes shh.
The paint?
Full fires
yeah,
up.
it's alright. I'm gonna paint the guard anyways. Okay, once I grind that, it'll look so fresh. Easy done. Alright boys, it's day 3 of fixing the guard. So I think last week was the last time I worked on the car. It's been about a week now, so it's been a while. I haven't really been doing any work on the car just because of the heat. It's been really hot in Sydney anyways. It's been like 40 degrees, so haven't really been doing much work, but we're finally back into it. It's finally cool today, so I'm so puffed out. But yeah, I'm just keen to get the car back on the road. I just want to get it painted, so let's get it done. All right, so this is where we're at so far. So Shimin welded that crack and that crack for me. I've got those little dents here as well, which I've tapped out with a hammer a little bit, but I need to get it done a little bit more. You can see the reflection there. Well, it's a bit dirty, but yeah. First I'm gonna get these out of the way. So I've just got a file, and I'm gonna file the welds back. I already started there just to like practice a little bit to see if it works alright. And yeah, it works pretty good. So I've got this file. I don't want to use a grinder because if I use an angle grinder, it might cut too much away. So I don't want to like burn another hole through it or anything. So it's easier to shape it with a file as well. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so that's what I've come up with for the bottom of the guard. So this part here is actually hidden, so I'm gonna leave a little lump of weld there just to hold its strength, just because I don't know if it's gonna crack again or not. So I'd rather leave the little hidden part just a little bit like lumpy. Yeah, just to make sure it doesn't crack. We got the curve all sweet. I don't think there's gonna be much body filler on that, so that's good. So that's that part done. Now we have this part here, and this part's gonna be a little bit harder, but try to do it as best as I can. All right, so with the 80 grit, we got that shaped up pretty nice. Same as this part here. I'm actually so happy with how that turned out. It looks really good. You can hear the goats making noise with their food bowl out there. Bah! Bah! Yeah, I like talking to the boys out there. Anyways, now I got the 80 grit done. I've got some 180 grit, and I'm just gonna be sanding that by hand. So I'm just gonna try get all the roughness out of the 80 grit scratches, and yeah, make it a little bit finer now. And then after we go with the 180 grit, we can finally put some filler down. So that's when we'll start to see a bit of progress. All right guys, I'm gonna grab the guard and put it back onto the car, just because I want to sand the side flat parts, and it's so hard to sand it while it's off the car because it keeps moving around. So I'm going to quickly bolt it back onto the car and then sand it and then take it back off and then do all the body work. So yeah, I'm going to quickly chuck it on now. All right, so we've got the guard back on now, and it actually lines up pretty good. Like, I don't know why I was showing you there was no damage there. It lines up good here, so once I actually push the side skirt in and stuff, from here you can tell it lines up good. That curve ends up matching that curve. That looks pretty good there. Just need to obviously put some filler in there just to make it all smooth and stuff, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I do need to fix the dent here, so obviously where the black circle is there. And yeah, there's still a bit of a kink here. All right, so I put some masking tape around the other panels just so while I'm sanding I don't accidentally hit those panels and scratch the paint. I just started sanding this part here above the indicator and found exactly where I need to put filler, so there and there. I'm just gonna put filler over the whole thing and block it flat anyways. And also, after looking at this kink here and comparing it to the other side, it's kinked in a lot, so I'm probably gonna beat it out with a hammer a fair bit because it's kinked in a lot. Like from here it didn't look too bad, but then once I compared it to the other side's pumped out heaps. So yeah, I definitely want to make it fit like OEM again, so I'm gonna beat it out with a hammer. But it's getting late here, so I don't want to make too much noise out in the garage, so I'm probably gonna leave that for tomorrow. I was gonna also put a bit of filler on all the other parts, but I want to do all the filler work all at once, so I may as well just wait till tomorrow until I smash the guard out with the hammer, flatten it out, and then I can do all the filler at once. Tomorrow's gonna be hot, so I can at least get the filler on and sanded pretty much within like 10-15 minutes, so that'll be good, so I can get a lot of work done tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right boys, it's day 4 I believe. So it's actually really hot today. It's like got to be 30 something degrees, but it also looks like it's about to rain, so it's gonna be gross weather. It's gonna be like rainy and hot. I'm just gonna start working on the guard now. I'm gonna start bashing the big kink out, so yeah, let's just get into that straight away. Remember how I said it was gonna rain? I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but the whole garage is like shaking, like, or I think it's gonna hail as well. So luckily all of my cars are parked undercover. The S13 isn't in here right now, as you can see. I've got Zach's car, I've got Jimin's car, I've got my Evo, and then I've got my DC2. My S13 is parked in my mum's garage at the moment, just because I've got all the boys' cars here right now. But yeah, there's no cars left outside luckily, so we should be safe from the hail, but even then hail sucks, but what can we do, boys? Alright, so I've been panel beating this for about 15-20 minutes now, and I've got that kink out finally. It's really hard to see it because it's white, but yeah, I finally got the kink out. Obviously it's a bit wavy because of the hammer dents and stuff, so I've got to fix that now, but it's a lot better than what it was and it's a lot easier to fix now. So I think I'm just going to sand it back now and start getting ready for the body filler. Sorry if you can't hear me because of the rain, but I've got the body filler mixed up. I have to work quick because I put hardener in it, so yeah, it goes hard pretty quickly, so yeah, I'm just going to start applying it. Alright guys, so I just finished putting the body filler on. I started to rush towards the end because the body filler started to go hard, so it's not the neatest, but it does look pretty good. Like, I can always just sand it out anyways, but here it is. So there you go, it's all filled up now. I'll probably give it maybe 10 or 15 minutes to let it dry. It's pretty hot, so it should dry up pretty fast, but yeah, it's gonna play the waiting game. So while I wait, I'm gonna clean up the body filler applicator and the little pad that I was using. Just in case anyone is wondering what body filler I'm using, it's this brand here, Sprint, and it's called One Light. So lightweight body filler. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've used it for a few things now. I actually used it for all of the dents that I repaired on the roof of the Evo, so I definitely recommend this body filler. I've been waiting probably 5 minutes now, and it's still a little bit wet. I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably gonna go eat. I already know once I get out of the garage and I go get some food, I'm not gonna come back and work in the garage. Like, as much as I want to finish this off, I'm gonna get lazy after I eat, because once I eat, that's it. It's pretty much bedtime. So I don't know if I'm gonna come back and finish sanding the guard, but all I know is I'm gonna go eat. So if I see you guys, I'll see you within, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright boys, it's day 5. Yeah, like I said yesterday, after I eat, I get very lazy. So yeah, I didn't come back into the garage to finish off what I was doing, because yeah, once I eat, that's it. I'm going straight to sleep. Today's a new day. Let's get into it. Jeez, talk about a workout. Just finished sanding all the body filler flat. As you can see, there's still little low spots, imperfections I need to fill up. So I just wiped the whole panel with wax and grease remover, and I'm gonna go for another coat of body filler. So I'm just gonna put a very, very light layer just to even it all out, try to get it all flat, this layer. It's starting to look pretty flat now, so hopefully once I put the primer on, you won't be able to see the repair. So I'm gonna go mix up some body filler and put some more on. Finally got the body filler all sanded, ready to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna prep the panel with 320 grit sandpaper. So I'm just gonna go like around all of the edges and stuff. So I'm gonna leave like all that with 180. I'm just gonna go around like here. Oh, look how dirty my hands are. Anyways, I'm gonna go like around here and stuff with the 320, just so the paint actually sticks, because right now it's a bit too shiny. And obviously, like you can see there, if it's shiny, it's not going to stick. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly scuff it up with the orbital sander, and then I'm ready for high fill primer, which, I don't know, the weather's looking alright. I felt it sprinkle for like 2 seconds, so hopefully it doesn't rain. But if it doesn't rain, then I'm going to put some primer down today. So let's hope the weather holds out. It's like really shiny there because I didn't sand there, and then obviously it's not shiny anymore, so that means I sanded that pretty good. So yeah, went around all here and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much ready to prime now. I just got to wipe it over with wax and grease remover and just put some primer over it. So I'm probably going to primer it right now, and then I might end the video there and then make a separate video for like the sanding and painting stage, just because I feel like this video is going to go for like really, really long. So I don't want to bore you guys, so I'll make 2 parts out of it. I'll show you guys the primer stage and then I'll end the video. So let's go mix up some primer. Now I've got the masking tape and paper all over. Won't be getting any overspray anywhere. That's all taped up nice. Taped up the little indicator hole. And yeah, pretty much ready to spray now. Only problem is it just started raining, so I don't know if you guys can hear. Yeah, I can hear it because obviously I'm here, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. But it just started raining, and I don't want to paint in here because I've got all the cars. Like obviously, you can see around, there's cars literally all around me, and I don't want to like throw a sheet over them because it's gonna take me like half an hour just to cover everything. Like I've got my DC2, my Evo, Shimin's 180, and then I've got Zach's motorbike, Zach's S13, Shimin's motor. Then I've got like wheels and stuff everywhere. There's just bumpers. Like there's too many things for me to cover up, and I just seed. So I'd rather just quickly primer it outside. So I'll probably just wait till tomorrow morning. I got a day off work anyways. Yeah, I took 2 days off work because I'm gonna try get the DC2 ready for the Sydney Honda Club this weekend. There's a little car show in the city. I got 2 days off to get this car ready, but I might just quickly primer the guard and let that sit over the weekend, and then I can start painting it. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright boys, I think it's day 6 now. It looks like it's gonna rain soon, so I don't want to waste any time. I want to quickly get out there, primer the guard, and then bring the guard back in before it starts to rain. So let's get it done quick. Yeah, always make sure you wear a mask. Wear all your PPE. Alright, so that's after I put all the primer down. As you can see, there is a bit of orange peel, but it's only primer, so you can sand it out. But you got, I think 4 or 5 coats, I can't remember. But it's built up pretty nice. The guard looks pretty flat now, looks all good. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the sanding and the painting for the next video because I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see the next video on how to sand and paint it, stick around for next week. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.